Hi everyone, my name is Esredo and I humbly welcome you back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a gentleman named A.Y Poyoo. Is that name familiar? That's the gentleman right there, A.Y Poyoo. Many of we Africans are familiar with this gentleman named A.Y Poyoo. Now something quickly. A.Y Poyoo started as a comedian, and during the global pandemic whereby the world went into a total or partial lockdown due to COVID-19, this gentleman burst into the scene of music with his popular song titled Goat or The Goat. Now to the millennials and Gen Zs, when we say GOAT, that is the greatest of all time. So if you should hear somebody describing Cristiano Ronaldo as the GOAT of football, the GOAT in football, that is the greatest of all time. So if you should hear somebody also describing me as the GOAT, that means I'm also the greatest of all time. Yep, but this particular gentleman played with the word so beautifully to an extent that his song went globally, if I'm being honest. Yep, a song went globally because we had a couple of, we have a couple of people like, 50 Cent and Michael Blackson and jamming to the song in one way or the other. The hook was very catchy, if I'm being honest, and the lyrical content was, I am the GOAT, everybody watch out, may I punching the now, okay, well, Mayor Punchy means I am the goat. And then he started, bleaching like a goat. That is what A.Y Poyoo was literally doing in the song. And bro, trust me, that word play, whereby he was describing himself as the goat, to an extent of, carving a beautiful signature for himself, whereby he was always moving with a goat, gave, the fans an opportunity to interpret the song in their own way. Now the question was that, is A.Y Poyoo the GOAT, that is the greatest of all time, or he is the GOAT, the animal GOAT we all know of? It is left for your wonderful people to judge. Good. So the song really skyrocketed, as I made mention previously. During the lockdown, a whole lot of us were jamming to that particular tune. Dude got the opportunity to be on a lot of shows in Ghana here, and it was just beautiful. It was just beautiful. Trust me, I was very happy for this particular gentleman, if I'm being honest, and I believe a whole lot of your wonderful people were very happy for him. Now, fast forward, I believe he had a couple of issues with his record label, so dude had to call quits with a record label. Normally in the life of most artists, once they break free of their record label, their music performance starts diminishing like the law of marginal diminishing returns in economics. Yep, it has happened to a whole lot of artists. Once they get rid of their record label, their performance or their contributions to the world of music is normally nothing good to write home about. But I was worried about this gentleman as to what the future holds for him. Before I proceed, let me go back by saying the kind of songs he was doing previously, trust me, personally, it wasn't that catchy, whereby he was going to be stable in the world of music. A whole lot of us had that doubt and a lot of questions pertaining to the type of music he was doing. Yep. So immediately his record came to an end, and immediately his contract with the record label came to an end, or immediately he decided to step aside from that record label. A whole lot of us were worried, as I made mention previously. What does the future hold for this gentleman, A.Y Poyoo? Am I going to get like any sound to keep the audience in suspense? Since I don't have that sound here, let me create it with my mouth. Boom, boom. Yep. So I believe the audience are in suspense now. So yes, what does the future hold for A.Y Poyoo? A wise man once said something, and I quote, "The downfall of a man is not the end of the game. The ability to rise up and keep fighting, that is what defines a true man." And here A.Y Poyoo showed us that he is nothing but a warrior. He's a conqueror. He came to stay in the world of music. Right afterwards, we saw him moving to Nigeria with his goat as usual. And guess what? Clearly, A.Y Poyoo signed a different contract with a Nigerian-based record label. Bro, a lot of us were excited. So now the question was, sound effects, bang bang. Is he still going to do the kind of music he was doing before, like I'm the GOAT? Normally those songs he was doing before, the lyrical content was nothing good to write home about. the lyrical content was nothing good to write home about. I didn't really love the rhythmic pattern of his songs that much, but there were times he was a little off key and offbeat, if I'm being honest with you, wonderful people. Yep. But guess what? With this particular record label, I believe A.Y Poyoo has educated himself in some few weeks in the world of music, bro. Music education that you will use 3 years to learn. A.Y Poyoo indeed used 3 weeks to learn everything to understand that the kind of sound and songs he is releasing these days, bro, it is just mind-boggling. If I'm being, it is just something beautiful. Like, it is something positive to write home about. Just look at this. Regarding the new record label, dude didn't just give us a single, or he wasn't called to feature on another person's song, bro. Dude showing us his musical dexterity, ability, powers. He came out with an EP, bro. EP. I believe he's definitely coming out with a minimum of 5 songs or so. The songs are already out. Do want to check them out. Personally, that's what I'm going to do right after this particular video, bro. EP. And he just posted something. So before we proceed, ladies and gentlemen, let's check that particular footage out, and you will understand the kind of song I'm talking about. Guess what? Somebody from comedy or doing comedy music unexpectedly giving us something beautiful in the world of Afrofusion or Afropop or Afrobeats. Bro, let's check this out. Let's go. Check this out, bro. Listen to the sound.
I remember back in Kwewu, okay, when everything done cast, I saw Poyoo come. It be me got a grabber. I see things when I reach Niger. One form of Juju Calabar. But see me I dey fly, yeah. Sakotosa. I run things from the north to the south, and all pass through Ghana Kotoka. But see me I dey fly, yeah. We get outside, what he make friends, and he makes sense. We get outside, what he make friends, and he makes sense. Some place we are not like you, move on from them and buy.
Wow. Bro, like the transition is just beautiful. And man, them is something great if I'm being honest, bro. I'm just proud of my man. A.Y Poyoo to the world, bro. I'm just loving this. That's the never giving up spirit we've been talking about, bro. Don't give up. Let me remind you that his EP is titled The Rejected Stone. I was just analyzing this particular title and I'm like, he couldn't have thought of any better title than this. You understand? The Rejected Stone, bro. The stone that the builders rejected became the cornerstone. I think that is in the book of Acts, bro. Wow. As the scripture says, he makes all things beautiful in his own time, bro. I know you've been out there hustling, trying to burst through the music industry. There's a possibility that this ain't your time yet. But the only thing I can tell you is that keep grinding, and at God's own appointed time, He will make things beautiful for you, just as He has done for our brother A.Y Poyoo, bro. I'm just happy for this gentleman, bro. I'm just happy for this Ghanaian brother, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we just checked out something small or something beautiful about the amazing transition of A.Y Poyoo, who normally describe his fans as Poyoorians. Bro, alright, so I love this and I believe you did the same. So if you love the content I do create, or if you love what I do, and you genuinely want to be part of this beautiful family, do subscribe to the channel, like this video and keep your comments coming. Peace.